Looking back at that loss of Arsenal in that Carabao Cup final to Man City, some of you will be like, man, give it a rest. It has happened. But I won't give it a rest because why is it that Arsenal remains that nearly team? The Butlers, whenever it seems as if that name is almost being forgotten, they still do something for them to still be remembered as the bottling team. You know, they're just little details that I believe that if it were in place, that game would have gone completely different. This is the same Arsenal team that battered Man City 5-1 at the Etihad. You know, Man City were not no longer becoming a threat to Arsenal. This a Man City side that anytime they meet Arsenal, Haaland is nowhere to be found. You know, but there were just little details that were not in place that made Arsenal lose that game. Now, many of you would have had your analysis about that game, and you continue to have your analysis on why Arsenal lost that game. But I just want to point some few facts out. Number one, we all have spoken about Raya, starting ahead of Kepa in that game. That would have been more of a game changer. Raya, everyone knows, has been Arsenal's trusted hands. Mikel Arteta owes nothing to Kepa. Of course, he is the gaffer. So why look at whether Kepa will get angry or you are showing him injustice and then risk, a final? You are just like a touching distance to that trophy. The same thing that happened when John Terry, lost a penalty. Just a touching distance to them clinching that trophy. And John Terry, lost a penalty and the penalty started all over again and Chelsea lost that trophy. This was like the same thing, Arsenal was just like a touching distance to receiving that Carabao Cup, the first trophy of the season, and you let it slide, making it 4 consecutive losses at the final of Carabao competitions. If Raya had started that game ahead of Kepa, I am telling you that would have been a difference maker, Then secondly, Zubimendi. I've always said this thing that Zubimendi is not a big game player. Check all the losses that Arsenal had this season. Check all the mistakes that Zubimendi had made this season. It is in big games. Zubi